Amira!
Then he had some loose stool again overnight. Do you want me to collect a sample or just,
That's not something anybody wants to hear. Amira, come here. Or not. She'll just come when I throw it. Watch out, yeah. Are you gonna go get it? You're not gonna get it? No, you guys don't care? Go ahead. Amira, are you ready?
Maybe it's just that they don't know where they are.
So we have two, first of all, good morning. My name is Stacy. This is Jennifer. We're carnivore keepers here at the zoo. These are our 4 lions, 2 females and 2 males. The one off to the left is actually a male, and the one that's coming towards us is also a male. These guys are about a year and 7 months now. And then mom is all the way in the back. We do have 2 adult males also. We just don't put them out at the same time because the adult males get aggressive with the cubs, or the adolescents at this point, because they're not cubs anymore. They're about 250 pounds. In the wild, the same thing would happen. Once they get about the age of 2, they get kicked out of the pride. The males do, and then they get sent off to find their own pride. Are you coming back? Are you coming back? Go get it, Mama.
They're so cool. What type of meat do you feed them?
So what we're feeding them is horse meat. Horse meat is what we feed our cats because it's the most similar to what they would find in the wild, and it's also the leanest of the red meats that are available to us. In the wild, they would find anything like deer, antelope, gazelle. We do also incorporate pig into their diet, pork. We're trying to do that a little more often, but slowly introducing it because it is something new. We do also, oh, well, hold on. Now that they're all there, this is a good shot.
Except for that one.
Except for that one. Mom lets her kids have all of the meat sometimes. Oh, get it!
All right.
Oh, buddy. Here, you can have one too. Asani.
I didn't know which way.
Which one is which? Because we see their faces so often. Get it, buddy. We see their faces so often that it's easier for us to tell them apart. They're like our children. So if you can't tell your own kids apart, then you probably have issues. So like I was saying, it's the leanest of the red meats. These guys get about 5 pounds of meat a day. The female gets about 7 pounds of meat, and we give them a variety of different things. So like that was chunk meat, that's horse meat. And then we do also give them ground up horse meat. It just has all the muscle tissue, the byproducts, everything. And then on, like I said, on Mondays we give them bones. So we try to mimic the fasting days that they would have in the wild. They don't hunt every day. So in the wild they can go anywhere between 7 to 14 days without eating and they'll be just fine. And then on Thursdays we give them rabbits. So they get the whole carcass, eyes, skull, brain, kidneys, liver, everything. Some of these guys don't necessarily like the skin, so we do skin them for them. They also don't like the guts, so we also have to gut it for them. Otherwise they end up making like murals on the walls, and then we end up having to clean it up. So they are picky and they're a little spoiled, but those faces are definitely worth it. So in the wild, the pride is made up of anywhere between 18 to 19 females and 1 to 2 males. And like I said, the female will have her cubs, and then at about the age of 2, the males will get kicked out and sent off to find their own prides. Males in the wild have it pretty hard. Either they're on their own trying to find their own pride, or they form coalitions with another male, and they'll survive that way. But that's why things like poaching in the wild are so difficult for prides, because if you kill off one adult male, then you leave a gap in the pride, and then the other males outside of the pride will come in and try to take over that pride, and they do that by killing off cubs. That's how they express their power. So more lives than one end up being.
Excuse me, how many you say we have 2 males and 1 female here?
Yeah, out here we currently have 2 males and 2 females, and then inside we have 2 males.
Oh, okay. And they are related?
Yeah. Yeah. These so mom is over there, and these are all of her cubs, and then the 2 adult males are actually brothers. We don't know which one is the father. We do have an idea, but because they're brothers, genetics are so similar that they're all related.
And they are okay living together without
The adult males don't have access to the cubs anymore
Because they're too young.
because they're too old.
Too old.
Yeah.
But they
Okay.
try, no? I was reading they try not to
Well, so like
do
before, when they were younger, yeah, they would have contact with the adult males. But like I said, in the wild, at about the age of 2, they get kicked out. So a couple of months back, actually, the adult males definitely, they made it very clear that they did not want anything to do with the cubs anymore.
And you say they eat horse meat
Yes.
and cow meat?
We don't feed them beef because beef is a fattier meat, and we don't want them to get round. In the wild, they would eat whatever they can get their hands on. The females do all of the hunting. They keep a whole carcass for a couple of days and feed off of that, and then they don't hunt again until the next time. But since we're feeding them every day, we want to feed them lean meat.
Leave me because they don't get enough exercise? Or
No, they retain all of the muscle.
They do?
They have incredible amounts of muscle for as lazy as they are. Cats sleep anywhere between 16 to 20 hours a day and are still able to retain. And that's the same in the wild. They will be sedentary 16 to 20 hours a day.
one of them were grazing on grass. Why is that?
It's just like your dog or your cat. They go outside and they eat grass. Yeah, they do that. They don't digest it, but they do that on occasion.
Okay.
And are you planning to get all these, I don't know, pride together, these 2 females and the 2 males together, or live forever here together?
Oh, well, so
Or they are going
eventually,
to separate or send to another zoo?
yeah, eventually the 2, right now what we're looking at is to send off the 2 boys to another zoo. So we don't have any incest going on. We don't want them mating with their sister or with their mom.
Now the adult males that are in their wherever you keep them, they come out after you put them away.
Yes.
Okay.
So at 3:30.
At 3:30 they go inside, and how do you get them to go inside their little
They
habitat?
come in on their own. Once we open the door, they know.
And then the adult males will stay out
Okay, thank you.
for how long?
They'll stay out overnight.
Overnight.
And they have access to their dens also.
And when do
overnight.
they eat? The adult males,
They eat in the mornings and in the afternoons.
same as those.
Yep. These guys get fed 2 to 3 times a day.
Okay. Do they have any preference on diet?
Yes, actually. Some of our animals, like our female, the mom, she doesn't like the ground up horse meat that contains all of the muscle tissue as much as she likes the one that contains all of the byproducts. We do have an adult male that for a while liked chicks and chicken over horse meat, and then he liked his rabbit, and then he didn't like his rabbit. So they go through phases. just
Like humans.
us. Yeah. Like one week I really like French fries, so I'll eat that
Yeah.
all week, and then the other week I really like potato chips.
And how's their personality? Are they always the same, or they, like humans, get moody sometimes?
Some of them get mood. It depends on the person in the area. Like our female, where'd she go? Amira, where is she?
There it is.
Oh, she's over there.
She's over there.
Our female, with new people, she's very shy. She's our bravest chicken, is what I like to call her, because she is brave, but she has her moments where sometimes she's like, oh God, that's scary. Like we were doing cartwheels the other day for them, and they thought that was insane. Like humans are not supposed to walk on their hands. So they definitely ran away from us.
Do they prefer any caretaker over another?
These guys not so much. They do, like I said, with strangers they're a little weird, but they don't really have a preference with any of us. Not like our tigers. Our tigers are, but tigers are a little bit smarter than lions are.
Oh, did not
because
know
they're
that.
solitary in the wild. They have to be self-sufficient. They don't live in prides like lions.
Okay. And Let me see. I was ask you something else.
Go for it. Keep shooting out questions.
Now,
Oh, okay.
do they when they get ill? If they know they're not feeling well, how do they do with what do they eat or how do they act?
How do they act? Usually their energy levels will decrease. So we actually had that issue with one of our adult male lions, and he wasn't eating anything. He's very lethargic. It's like your own kid. You just kind of know
Yes.
when you can see it in their face, and because we see them every day, it's easier for us to spot those things.
And how long have you been working with them?
Me personally, right now, 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. My coworkers, one of them has been here for 8 years. The other one has been here again for 8 years, but has been working with them for a year and a half. But even after a few months, you're able to tell. Like I can definitely tell you personalities for each individual cat, and you know when something changes. Like when this one isn't looking at you with his dopey little face.
And what's
he's
his
not,
name?
That's Asani, and that's Bantu, and then over there is Amira,
Okay.
and Kashifa is the mom.
Excuse me, it's safe?
What?
That is.
It's safe
You're right.
to what?
Like the fence, solo and the...
Oh yeah, they're not water friendly cats, and they can't jump this far,
Do
or
you
they
have,
haven't yet.
do you
They're
have
also chickens.
Hmm?
They're little chickens. I'm sorry, what was that?
do you have to have any special training to work with them?
Yeah, I was actually an intern here twice before, and I did 4 months of volunteering before that. So altogether, I have, let's see, I started at the end of high school and I'm 23 now, so it's a good amount of experience. I worked with marine mammals before this, and I've worked with birds before. So I also have a degree in zoology, so right now zoos are looking for people with degrees and people with experience. So yeah, you do have to have.
Have you done any research on them?
On these guys?
Yes.
I've done reproductive research on these guys, but mostly with harbor seals is what I did behavioral studies on.
Okay. And I'm trying to figure out. Hold on. I'm running out of battery here.